We're gonna go live. Oh, I'm live. I'm live, waiting for people to join, which would be lovely. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Pack Podcast. I am Case Cavness. It doesn't seem like I'm joined by many people. It's just me today. I wanted to go ahead and do a live stream for the predictions for a Dog Pound Championship Wrestling double pack weekend. Gonna be a big show. Want to do a live stream so we can kind of have a more relaxed atmosphere. Along with the fact that I don't have anybody to talk to about it, so we're gonna talk about it. Let's see. I have a comment already. Oh, it is Mr. Jim Fitz. How are you, Mr. Spooky Man? We're gonna talk about you. First item of the day is Castroville Chaos. That's going to be tomorrow night in Castroville, Texas. I sadly will not be there. I will be there Saturday. Let's just go ahead and get into the matches. The first one I have up is Nate Nasty taking on everyone's favorite killer clown, Stewie. Stewie is very much so seemingly unbeatable in Dog Pound. I believe the only match we've seen him lose I'm lying. Luke 9, and then the gauntlet match for the Dog Pound Championship Wrestling pound for pound title that our boy Haas Holding won. And besides that, Stewie, he's just been dominant. I'm going to have to go Stewie. That's my prediction. I love Nate. I do love Nate. He's not a role model, by the way, but I do love Nate. Next one up, we have the Red Dog Rodney Mack taking on Caramel Lightning. So, I don't want to be that guy. But when almost anybody goes up against Rodney Mack, it's hard for me to bet against the Red Dog. I mean, we all know Rodney Mack. This isn't a big surprise that I'm going with him in almost any match. So, without rambling, I'm going with the Red Dog, Rodney Mack. No offense, Mr. Lightning, but I gotta go Rodney. Moving right along, we have Matt the Hat. We have the Hat, Matthew Gover, debuting in Dog Pound Championship Wrestling. If you're like me, you've seen a ton of stuff about this guy, and everyone's excited to see it, and so am I. Obviously, the hype isn't for no reason. The hype is real for Matt the Hat, and I'm hyped. What can I say? I'm hyped to see it. Like I said, I won't be there for the first show Saturday. I will be, so moving along, we have the rematch. We have Xavier Lockjaw Gotti getting his rematch against Ricky Reyes, accompanied by the voice of Texas Independent Wrestling, Lieutenant Dan. We'll definitely say Xavier Gotti is a future star in professional wrestling, and that's great. It was debatable. He was upset about the loss last month, as he should be. I mean, you should never be happy about a loss. But when it's against the underground assassin, Ricky Reyes, it's kind of a pill you have to swallow. However, he's going to take him on once again in Castroville. I'm going to go Ricky Reyes. I'm going to go with Ricky. I see there's more people joining. So feel free to comment or anything. I'm just kind of rambling at the moment. Let's see. We have Ricky Reyes for that one, along with Lieutenant Dan. Moving right along. Oh, we have the three-way tag team matchup. We have the City Boys, the Midnight Blazers, and Los Misfits. So, go ahead and take that off my beautiful face. We've seen Misfits got in a little scramble, you could say, with the OMGs and the Russell twins at the last month's show. And I think that they're going to head into this match to try and try and make a statement, you know? I don't feel like they're taking this lightly. We saw the Midnight Blazers defeat the City Boys, so we already have these two going ahead and adding the Misfits. I believe it's going to be an incredible match. Like I said, I believe the Misfits are coming to make a statement, and I'm going to pick them. I'm going to go with the Misfits. Let's see. Up next. We have Misty Marks taking on Mia Friday. So I had seen Mia Friday at a Lions Pride show in College Station. Fantastic competitor. The Dog Pound fans are definitely going to love her, as you should. Fantastic competitor. Misty Marks, I'm not going to pretend like she's no slouch. She's amazing. Her and Christy Jane picked up a win last month, as a matter of fact. So it's hard for me. I'm going to say Mia Friday takes the win in this one. But like I said, Misty Marks, absolutely nothing to sneeze at. Fantastic competitor in her own right. And I believe that Christy Jane said she's going to make her mark in professional wrestling. So there's that. Oh, no. We have Bulletproof Alex Arsenal taking on the Death Angel Fitz. So this one hurts me because these guys are some of my favorites. Fitz has not really been quite the same. He's been very different since he has his transformation, I guess you could say. Let's see, we have a comment before I keep rambling on. You know it, yeah. And it's just, we've seen what he did to our beloved Luke 9. And I'm going to have to go Fitz. I don't see anyone stopping him right now. Like I said, I love Alex. He's definitely going to be upset at me for picking Fitz. But it is what it is at this point. I would much rather him be mad at me than Fitz. I don't feel like Alex would take it quite the same way as Fitz would. And, you know, I don't fear for my life quite that much. Let's see. Exactly. Be not afraid. I have an issue with that part, Mr. Fitz, but I'll do my best. Let's see. We have Misfits need the win. They're the top team in Dog Pound and deserve a tag title match in the future. I agree. I believe they are a fantastic tag team, and I just feel like they're gonna get the win, in my opinion. Never know. You never know. Thank you for commenting. Let's get back into our prediction. But like I said, I believe that Fitz is going to take the win. Let's just take this down. Sorry. And then we have our main event. We have Haas Holding taking on the new pound-for-pound champion, one-man Mike Dell, in a no disqualification match. Now, we all seen it was heartbreaking last month. It was just straight up heartbreaking for our guy, Haas Holding, to walk away without the title. Mike Dell, I'm not going to take anything away from him. I'm not. Timing, hello, there we go. Shout out to Haas Holding in the chat. But we're talking about you. It was heartbreaking for Haas Holding to walk away without the strap last month. Now he's coming home. The hometown kid is coming home to take on one-man Mike Dell in a no disqualification match, which I feel favors Haas Holding. He's the romping, stomping outlaw. I mean, I'm going to go Haas Holding. That's my prediction. I definitely want to see him Saturday when I get to the Woodlawn gym with the title around his shoulder, get a famous Haas Holding hug. And if not, I may cry, and so should you. That's going to wrap up our Castroville Chaos predictions. We're going to move right along into Total Madness. Now, I'm going to go on a little rant real quick. We need to – oh, 1 second. No rant yet. Hopefully, Haas wins. It defends against Nasty Nate on Saturday. Hey, that'd be good. Let's not look past Mike Dell. fantastic competitor. It's just we need Haas to win. We need him to win. That's our boy. So, as I was saying, March Madness. Not March Madness, Total Madness. My bad, basketball fan. We have Total Madness presented by Dog Pound Championship Wrestling. If you do not come just to see Boogeyman, I mean, the show itself is why you should be there. But Boogeyman is worth the price of admission alone. When are you going to meet him? They haven't. Okay, here we have Big Fitz. They haven't announced who I'm facing, but that doesn't change what the outcome is. You see, I'm inclined to agree with you. Not sucking up, definitely not sucking up. Like I said earlier, it's just incredibly hard for me to foresee anyone beating Fitz right now. We've seen him that god awful attack to Luke 9, and he came back and he was just bloody pulp, and it was terrible to see. We'll get to Luke 9 later on in this little stream that we have rolling. But like I was saying, we have the Boogeyman showing up in Dog Pound Championship Wrestling. How cool is that? We have the Boogeyman showing up at Dog Pound Championship Wrestling. Going to be in the Woodlawn Gym, just like you and me. So if you don't come for the action, come for the Boogeyman. And then stay for the action. And then that will make you come more. You see what I'm doing here? Yeah. By the way, thank you everybody for coming on. Oh, we have Ring of Honor and AEW Dark's Khan in action and Total Madness. Now, if you have not seen Khan, let me tell you, fantastic competitor. There's a reason he was in Ring of Honor. There's a reason he was on AEW Dark. It didn't happen on accident. Stuff like that doesn't happen on accident. You have to be a fantastic competitor, which he is, which you will see. He had an amazing match with Frank Stone, I want to say 2 months ago, something of that nature. And it's easy for me to say it. I'm going to allow him to show you. Now, absolutely, Khan is a beast. It kind of insane at the level that he's at. Like I said, Frank Stone, another competitor that highest respect for. Honestly, I feel he's a little underrated. I feel like people should really get behind the hype train with these two guys. Speaking of the hype train, we have the top tier Jasmine Allure going to be in action. She got attacked by Black Widow last month. I'm hoping, personally, that we will see a little redemption, perhaps. We do know Black Widow will be in tag team action. Pardon me, with a mystery partner. But I'm hoping to see top tier Jasmine Allure maybe get a little revenge, Next up, we have the Hat, Matthew Gover, taking on the Apostle Luke 9. Now, this will be the Hat's first match in the Woodlawn Gym. The home field of Dog Pound Championship Wrestling. And Luke 9, he's experienced in the Woodlawn. He knows the in and outs. Just because he had, I guess you could say, a less than satisfactory showing last month against the monster Fitz. I mean, who wouldn't? That there's nothing to be ashamed about there. It's just, at that time, it is what it is, This is Matt's first showing. I don't know what to expect. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I love Luke, but I'm going to have to go with Matt. Here we go, going with the Hat for the win. That's exactly right. That's what I'm going with. Like I said, no hate toward Luke 9, but I'm going to go with the newcomer, and we're going to see what he got. Could be wrong, but we could be right. Let's see. I got all this layered up. Here we go. We have Amber Rodriguez taking on Promise Braxton. Now, I believe I had seen Promise somewhere within the whole world of Texas wrestling. It's not coming to me at the moment, but I do know Amber Rodriguez. She appeared last month, fantastic competitor. But this is kind of the case of the monster you know versus the monster you don't. I'm going to go with Amber Rodriguez. Promise Braxton completely can prove me wrong. I would be more than happy to see that. But as of right now, I'm going to go Amber Rodriguez, and I'm excited for the match. Should be amazing. Now, speaking of amazing matches, we have Sodapop Superfly Hendricks taking on the Realtor of Reality, Dill Dempsey. So, I don't know if you guys have seen any of the promo videos, but Dill Dempsey, he trying to burst the bubble of Sodapop Hendricks. And Sodapop, he's trying to defend his yard. As he said, he's the prince of the pound. He doesn't want a newcomer to come in and take his spot. Sodapop, as we all know, has been on a roll. It seemed like he just keeps stacking win after win after win. After a big win last month against Johnny Lyons, I'm gonna have to go with Sodapop. Right now, it's hard to bet against him. Nothing against Dill Dempsey. You guys will figure out he's a fantastic competitor. Has a little attitude on him, but don't we all? We all have our moments. All right, coming up to our second to last match, we have Nasty Nate, taking on Hoss Holding. Now, we're hoping just for the sake of case being right, that Hoss Holding comes into this match with the pound-for-pound title. And we have Nate Nasty coming off. Let's see. One moment. We have Francisco. Yep. Sodapop for the W. See, we get along. I like this guy. And then we have our boy Hoss Holding. I know the night before the no DQ will be brutal. I'm bouncing back on back-to-backs ain't easy. And Nate is on their eyes. I'll still put a whooping on him. That's what I'm talking about. Ultra confident, as you should be. And hopefully pound-for-pound champion at this point. But like I said, hopefully we'll see Hoss Holding walking in with the pound-for-pound title. But like he said, Nate's no slouch. He's on the rise. He has enlisted the help of Professor P, which he's no slouch as well. If you can enlist the services of Professor P as a young wrestler, why not? May help you. Hoss may find that out Saturday. But I'm going to go with Hoss Holding. It's just a romping, stomping outlaw. They both have matches Friday at Castroville Chaos. Be there, by the way. I feel like they'll both kind of be on an even playing field. Hopefully, we'll see our boy Hoss Holding come out on top. Sorry, Nate. And our final match I'll be covering, we have Rodney Mack versus Ivan Warsaw. I'm gonna say it one more time. Rodney Mack versus Ivan Warsaw. That just sounds like a good match, and I know for a fact it will be a great match. We're gonna need to hear the dog bark if Rodney Mack comes out, support our guy. But Ivan Warsaw got the big win against Noby Bryant last month, and it's hard. It's hard to say that he won't win. Ivan Warsaw is a fantastic competitor. It's not like this is a chump going against Rodney Mack. No, these are two warriors. These are two dogs, pardon the pun, going head to head. And this is probably might be one of the hardest ones of the night for me. But we're gonna go Rodney Mack for the win, and no one tell Warsaw because I know for a fact he will scream at me, and he's a very big and intimidating man, and I don't feel like I'm as threatening as Rodney Mack. But we're gonna go with Rodney Mack for the win. Sorry, Ivan Warsaw. Oh, without a doubt, a main event anywhere in the country. Ivan Warsaw and Rodney Mack, just just two titans clashing. And I'm excited to see it. All of you should be excited to see it because that is what you call quality. And that's what we expect from Dog Pound Championship Wrestling because they breed quality. Let's see. I believe that wraps up all my predictions. I want to thank everybody for showing up on the stream. Just wanted to kind of have someone to talk to because all my friends apparently don't like me and don't want to be on the stream. But that's okay. We will see you guys. Please show up to Castroville Chaos Friday night. It will 110% be worth it. If you can, show up both days. If you can't show up to one, definitely show up to another. I need to kind of harp on the fact that, ladies and gentlemen, we will have the Boogeyman in the building. The Boogeyman will be present in the Woodlawn Gym, and that fact alone should bring you. That should put butts in seats, to quote a famous wrestling commentator. It's just bring your kids, bring your friends. Who doesn't want to see Boogeyman? Who doesn't want to see amazing professional wrestling? Now, I'm going to keep track of how many matches I am right and wrong, and hopefully I get a pretty decent percentage. This is probably going to be the end of the stream. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I will see you guys Saturday at Total Madness. Sadly, won't be there at Castroville Chaos, but if you can, I implore you to, and I hope everyone has a fantastic night. This has been the Pack Podcast. I have been Case Cabinet. You can see it there, and good night.